Man, here we go, cuz. The block hot, man. They got all kind of shit going on right now, man. What's happening, cuz?
What it do, family?
Man, it's all good, man. About to crank up another session, man. Shit.
Let's
You know
do
how
it,
it is.
man. The streets been hot for the last couple of months, man. A couple of weeks that we ain't got together. There's definitely been some activity.
Man, 24/7 news cycle these days, man.
Yes, sir. Yes,
You
sir.
miss a week and there's all kind of shit to pop out. But you know what's the hottest thing popping out right now, man? This election shit. But what you feeling like in the streets with this Kamala Harris, Donald Trump stuff, man? It's a lot of mudslinging going on right now, man.
Yeah, man. It's a lot of mud slinging, a lot of lies being told, a lot of fabrication. But
Mm-hmm.
throughout all that, I think she looking real good. I think
Yeah,
she looking real good, man. Trump losing his constituents by the day. You know,
yeah.
as
Facts.
close as it get, they realize this man ain't got a real plan. You know, it's a popularity contest and voting, mudslinging.
Yeah,
That ain't what the country need right now. We need some
exactly.
real live help.
Exactly. And look, while we on that politics shit too, man, I want to let people know, like I always tell people, man, the election, the presidency, man, that's the Super Bowl. That's the big time shit. But make sure y'all taking care of y'all city, y'all house officials, man. Make sure you are. It's just like, I'm going to break it down to them like this. It's just like working at a job, man. You get into it with somebody at the job. You don't go to the owner of the company. You're not going to see him. So the president, he does disseminate a certain message from the top that's gonna permeate throughout the nation because he the face of it. But you gotta take care of your city officials, you gotta take care of your judges, you gotta make sure you putting people in place that got your best interest in mind, man, because that's when you can get lost in the shuffle. So I know right now we got Kamala Harris and Donald Trump doing their thing, man, but don't lose sight
But the,
for the people
them
that's really
local,
affected.
yeah, even if you don't plan on voting for a president, your
For
local
real.
elections, man, it means something.
For
That's what
real.
counts. That would determine the sheriff that's going to be in office, the judges that's either throwing people away or being lenient. Them local elections determine that. So you got to get out there and vote, man. It ain't just about the presidents. Yeah, that's the main one. That's the semi most important. But
Mm-hmm.
there's definitely other elections out there that requires y'all attention.
Yeah, man. And so on a different topic, man, kind of switching up, man. I see the Dolph case then kind of picked up now, man, and they kind of starting to implement some names that it was quiet whispers, but now they starting to push them out on some real paperwork. CMG Music Group and stuff like that. What you hear? I know your ear be to the streets with stuff like that, man. What you been hearing as far as that?
I've been hearing the same thing you've been hearing. Like, I really am passionate about this situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's why I don't even never talk about it on my platform because
yeah,
we in this media field and my side gonna be obvious, but I'm down with Dolph. But got it a chump, man.
yeah.
He came in dissing 3-6. He dissing. He had a little smoke with 8 ball. Them. He
Mm,
just had to have all the attention. Yeah, man. We know what it was, man. Just put the hit out and had homie touch. You know, and we figured it was something like that.
yeah, yeah. Like I said, it was kind of one of them things. It was whispers about it. Nobody was really speaking on it for a long time. It was kind of going cold as far as like coverage of it. But I think
Yeah,
what kind of rubbed people the wrong way, man, when they came out and started hearing actual numbers and people not saying they didn't get paid. And once again, we lose
the
somebody that really,
details.
yeah, we see
The,
somebody that's really doing something in the community losing their life over bullshit, and it's all involving us. We ain't got nobody to point the finger at. The laws did this, the laws did that. This some of us.
all because of homie humiliated. Now listen, I'm of the streets. I'm with the streets. So I know what come with antagonizing a motherfucker
Mhm.
like Dolph did.
Yeah,
We ain't gonna play like Dolph was a saint. Dolph was
yeah,
on the
yeah.
top. But,
Hmm.
as far as I know, he had never did nothing physical to him outside of humiliating. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. Facts. Yeah,
And yeah, man, gotta keep a bunch of crash out fools around him, man. Like look at his best friend Keon during the time for the North Carolina situation.
yeah,
That's crash out behavior, man. We have too much motion for you to be actually doing it yourself. It ain't that serious.
yeah.
It can't
For
be
real,
that serious.
for
And we
real.
both multi-millionaires. It ain't that serious for y'all to see this man in North Carolina run down on it and go to jail doing it. Like this was
Yeah,
a there was an unplanned amateur hit they tried in North Carolina, and you got caught for it.
yeah,
At the scene type of shit. They didn't leave and get caught a couple of days later. Like they got caught immediately. But yeah, man, Dolph, he antagonized him,
Mm.
and whatever happened happened. But you see a whole lot of get back getting got. So
Yeah.
you know, if he
It's,
felt passionate enough about it, he died about it. Everybody say I died about that. He died about it. So obviously he felt passionate enough about it. But they getting get back. He ain't go by himself.
yeah, for real.
That's what I'll be trying to be mature and act my age, but at the same time, like I do have an opinion.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I can appreciate the loyalty and not letting me go out of vain.
yeah,
Like with Nip, that happened. Homie got a bunch of time and nobody got no get back. It's just
yeah,
sometimes that don't make you feel good. It don't, me
yeah,
anyway. If you
yeah,
up straight, it just ain't. I ain't feel. I ain't. I ain't really have no emotions about old boy Eric Holder getting like.
yeah.
Cause I mean, Nip ain't got life. He gone. His kids can't see him. His kids can go visit him in jail. So
That's
So I'm
facts.
saying all that to say I can appreciate whoever doing what they did in Memphis to stand on business.
Yeah,
And I also can want to tell Rollo, salute what you're doing, man. You're a real one.
yeah, yeah.
You're a real one.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people got something to say about what he's doing, and even people in Dolph Camp, but they got together and straightened it out.
Yeah.
You know, like I was telling folks, man, Rollo got more to lose doing what he's doing than the game because Gotti out here moving and shaking. He having relationships. Rollo is
Mm-hmm.
back aspiring rapper. Like he on his way. He ain't made it. So that could hurt him more than it can help him. So you
Yeah,
gotta appreciate somebody riding for home and keeping his name alive.
that's fact. Man,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all this too, bro. I want to see though too a shift and like when bosses have real plex and real beef out there, learn how to man, it ain't enough for us. There's multimillionaires that can really, you know what I'm saying, change enough shit without us taking each other out. So man, when real bosses collide, we got to figure out like the mob movies, man. Have a sit down. See if we can get this shit, man, some type of understanding got it. And I done moved around in Memphis, man. Memphis a lot like Alexandria. If you never moved around down there, bro. It's a lot of close quarters. Everybody know everybody. And so when shit
They
like
got
that
the
pop
river
off,
like Ellick and everything.
yeah. It's really like that. When I went down there, I tripped out. All the little real shops. I say, man, it's still like being at home. I went down there a few times, but chilled on Bill Street, had some shit pop off while I was there. Down matter of fact, and Bill looked like New Orleans. It's a strip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I done
Difference
been
with
through.
them,
Come
they
on,
kind of
man.
close it out. Yeah,
Yeah, I done been through there. Stayed at the
yeah. So
Peabody.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I done played around in Memphis streets a little bit, man, and it reminded me of home. But I can see how, like you say, when you get humiliated, is that everybody know everybody type situation. Clicks, some clicks, you know what I'm saying? They cross lines because everybody dealing with the same people, so you got that type of shit going on. But hopefully, man, we can start figuring out some ways to resolve some shit and
to
some
be
real
for.
G's on some mob type stuff, and just sit down and hey, let's figure out how we can do something, make money, and capitalize off this versus taking each other out.
Yeah, for real. Because it's definitely, man, the conversation can definitely kill a lot of beef. It's a lot of
A
people
lot of beef,
that can
man.
still be above ground if they had a conversation. Because, man, a lot of times, unless a person then physically hurt you bad, like he just shot you, unless he didn't killed a relative, man,
Yeah.
most times when you mad, like when you see the person you mad at in person, sometimes it cool off. A conversation to squash it. But if we ain't seen
Yeah.
each other, our crews then bumped into each other, or we got a perception of what this beef's supposed to be, and we just
Yeah.
jump off at each other and it go down. We did all that, and when really a conversation could have killed.
Exactly.
And it's
Exactly.
about having the right people around you because sometimes you might want to go on to talk to them, but you worried about what your people don't think,
Yeah.
and you can't
Yeah.
you can't have people around you if you got some beef and ain't nobody died or no blood been shed on your side. If you ain't got some people around who up for a conversation, you need not have them around. And that's the problem with a lot of these entertainers, man.
A
I think
lot of
I
niggas
said
get
that
their will
last time
put in
we
their
talked.
back, man.
Ain't nobody got no day ones around. And
Facts.
that's why you seeing people like Young Thug and the Diddies. For one, I say people ain't got no day ones around to say a lot about their character.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? When you ain't got
Mhm.
nobody from the beginning of your life around you, it's a reason. Most times,
Yeah,
the person that don't have no day ones have a flawed character. You're not gonna lose everybody along the way of your journey.
for real.
Yeah,
Cause
you're
that
gonna
say a lot
leave
about
some.
the niggas you pick to run with. If you ain't got one that was solid to stay with you,
That too. But
yeah.
even if just people grow apart, your childhood friends, you get this entertainment money, and they blow a bag or they might do something that they can't come back from. I'm saying stuff like that. You ain't
Mm,
gonna lose every natural about it. You got a first cousin or somebody that's gonna be with you. And when you see
yeah,
people that they say about their character, like Jesus, he ain't got nobody around him from the beginning.
that's
He
right.
got Boot Ross Senior from Mississippi that he made, you know, knew him from the streets, but he's not one of your day one friends. It just say a lot about that. Them be the people typically be going through stuff.
Yeah.
Like I say, because ain't nobody around you that can talk to you and talk you off the cliff and say, man, you tripping. The new friends excited to be in your company, so they definitely
That's
ain't finna
yes me. Yeah,
they
that's
ain't finna
yes me.
mess up their opportunity to get to the party, free the yacht party, the whoop the wop.
Mm,
Your day one, a check in said, man, you tripping.
yeah,
You know. And it just say a lot about a person's character when they ain't got nobody around them. Straight them out. And the
that's
same
real
way
shit.
with the street beefs. You gotta have good people to tell you,
Hmm.
hey man, it ain't worth
Yeah,
it. Hmm.
yeah. This ain't a crash me. Speaking of that humiliation factor, man, I don't really like me personally. I don't really dab into people relationships, but they done put everybody in the group chat with Cardi B and Offset.
I like how
Just
you
some
worded
shit.
that.
Yeah, everybody. They done just put everybody in the group chat and add their business. I'm
Yeah,
gonna I'm
yeah.
gonna jump this one off. I'm gonna jump this one off. For me, I don't know all the details. I done seen the back and forth between them. Personally, I'm not gonna put my baby mama out like that. Like that. No matter wife, I'm not gonna clown her like that. In my response or whatever it is, I'm not gonna take it to the internet. That's how I feel whatever she did, if she did do it, that's on her. But I'm not finna get on the internet and then continue to fuel it and put everybody in the group chat and let them have an opinion about it. You're gonna be sitting back wondering, well, damn, what that nigga 9/11 think about this shit? I'm not finna do it how he did it. If some niggas they get emotional, depends on you raised a lot around a lot of women. Your emotions run different. Some niggas got different testosterone levels. I don't know what's going on. But me personally, I wouldn't handle it like that. But what you see outside looking in on that situation.
Well, you saying that from a perspective you ain't been violated. Man,
Yeah.
that's a triple violation.
A
Say
violation.
man, people 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 die over a lot less. You didn't let a man have sex with you and ejaculate in you while you pregnant with my seed. Come on,
It's
man,
definitely a violation.
that's a different level of humiliation.
Yeah. So what you think about him going online with it though? You think that's the way to handle that?
Uh, you can't, man, you can't pick when you violate somebody. You can't pick to get back. I say this. I hate to keep referencing the street. When you violate somebody, Takashi
Mm-hmm.
6ix9ine, you kidnap me. You steal some of my money. It's
Mm-hmm.
alleged you slept with my baby mama, and the feds come get me.
Mm-hmm.
If I go to jail for 50 years, I definitely ain't gonna never get no get back on y'all.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna violate you in the worst way. And I'm not saying I would have did that. I'm saying be careful who you mess over. That's why you gotta walk, try to do right by people because you can't pick your get back. And I'm well aware of it. Would I have handled it on the internet? I don't know. That's a different level. It's a different level, man.
Yeah.
Most people, yeah, that's a different level to find out real time. See, you got to put in all the details.
Yeah.
It's one
That.
thing to find out a year later that your gal
Yeah.
cheated while she was pregnant or that the baby not yours. But you
Yeah.
finding out real time, man, you
Yeah.
can't say what them emotions gonna do, bro. That's
Look,
real
that's
talk.
real shit. That's
But
a that's an interesting.
I don't believe I'd have humiliated myself because we all got egos and pride, bro.
Yes.
That's still take a knock at your pride. Like, damn, Shawty would have
Yeah.
did that. So
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't go to the internet for to spare my feelings because I ain't gonna want 800 people asking me about this. Everybody going, they celebrities. I'm me. So
Yeah.
in our world, everywhere you go, people be looking like, damn, man, I wonder how you feel, but.
Real shit.
So I'm gonna say myself that, but as So now I wouldn't have went to no internet, but
Look, that's an interesting perspective you gave on that too, because I didn't think about it from a real-time perspective like that. But I know me, I'm calculated. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
I'm not gonna just jump off in me, because I'm a even real time. I know how to handle my emotions. I was groomed different. You know what I'm saying? So it's chess with me. So I might want
Okay,
inside, I might be bold. You know what I'm
let's
saying?
talk turkey. Hold up. What if that Instagram post stopped him? It was that or me go get my gun. It was that or me beat the brakes off of it. What
Mm-hmm.
if at the moment that was the only outlet he had to whatever? That's what I'm saying. So
That,
I know
and
what
that's
you
why I say I
I know
respect
what you're
that.
saying. You are calculated. You are
Yeah,
mild mannered. You know what I'm saying? So I very well feel like you would have reacted different. But I just, it's so many factors got to go into it. Like I'm gonna feel.
yeah,
I always tell you, I'm gonna feel the person, man. Your family member passed. I feel like if I mess with you like that, I really feel like I lost somebody. So for a few days, I'm in your mindset. That's just me. So
yeah.
when this going on, I'm really feeling like, damn, what if that was? And I can low key feel it. Like you have a sense of the emotion. I'm like, damn, that's deep. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I understand him overreacting. And that was, she look at that's
Yeah,
all it is. She look at just some social media humiliation for her. Cause
I'm
it could have
sitting
been
here,
worse, man.
Jug. I'm sitting here as a nigga that it wasn't me. So I'm
And see,
talking from that perspective now.
that's a good
I'm
segue. Now this coming from a nigga
yeah,
who is zero tolerance for domestic violence.
yeah.
I got zero tolerance for domestic violence. So
Mm-hmm.
that's coming from me saying
Yeah,
it's better all these outlets. I prefer my son-in-law. I prefer somebody that's dealing with a woman I love. Do that. Get your rocks off.
yeah.
Do that before you do the other thing because there's gonna be some consequences behind it.
That's
So
straight up. That's straight up. And see,
you know,
I think my other thing too is the way I was looking at it too, because like I say, I'm calculated. And once something pop off that I know I might really have to react to, I might, or it might be a real response. I don't want nobody else in my ear with it. I don't want no other opinion. I don't want no other advice. Cause whatever may go down, I don't want it to be, it's
I
all
want to.
circulating. And now they got that wheel in my back and I'm really amped up more. And I might overreact versus taking a step back. Cause once you include us all, it's like, damn, man, your old lady did that.
Yeah.
You
What's
know
up
what
with
I'm
you?
saying? So, like you say though, it's two ways to look at it, and that I ain't even look at it like real time. How would I would have took it? I'm looking at it as it ain't happened to me, just an opinion on it. So, I respect that side too, though. Like you say, I would have rather if you
And
dealing with
then when you
somebody I
got a
love.
Cardi got a strong personality, man. Not only do you got
Yeah,
somebody that actually committed the offense, what if
yeah,
they boisterous in your and what? You know, I can see that. I can see her. Yeah, I cheated and what? You know, and man, she next level because she Latina. So
yeah, yeah.
they
They
hot
like that.
peppers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So man, ain't no telling what. Just look at what she said after the fact. And I did and what? You know,
Okay.
come on, man.
Now hold on. Devil's advocate then. Now we just talking about her offense. Look what she done ate though.
You right. Hey, you right about that. I can't knock
Look what
it.
she done ate. I'm talking about a few times.
I
And
can't
I ain't
say I
classing
can't.
it.
Listen, he deserved to be cheated on, but not while you pregnant, man. You just let yourself out with all that. Like if you feel
Yeah,
like that's
man.
getting me back, that's cool. But you know you
Mm,
got to live with it. And this dude ain't respecting you like you think. You done let him have it while you pregnant. Come on, man. He ain't respecting you like that. Like when
hey,
old man they come and y'all first argument, he gon' come on, man. What is you talking about, man? You let me bust you up while you pregnant, man. Who you talking to? You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So
boy, that's a whole nother window there. And then when I found out who it allegedly was, I'm not gonna say that's him, but when I
yeah,
found out who allegedly was, the plot got even deeper. Cause I'm like,
yeah.
damn, that's what that was.
And then listen, bro, I heard it from a perspective of just people saying how reckless she was. Like, no, they say homie he get it in. They say he get all of it, and you like you slept with this nigga while you
Yeah,
pregnant, the
yeah,
one who busting everybody up in the industry right now. Basically, like that shit we was just saying, like you sleeping behind, ain't no telling who you fucking behind, and you
straight
pregnant,
up.
so you put your child at risk and yourself. But
That's
hey, man, you
facts.
know,
That's facts.
whatever's clever, whatever make them happy.
Look, man, we got a lot of humiliating topics going on right now, man. But we're gonna switch it up to 50. This boy
All right.
dropped the 50 worst rappers, not greatest rappers, but 50 worst rappers. And I'm gonna tell you, when it come to music and when it come to East Coast perspective, and I love East Coast rap, I ain't knocking them, but man, it feel like we always be the butt of jokes when it comes to a list and all this. Now everything on there, I don't disagree with. I'm gonna say that, but
Yeah.
when you throw people on there like Webby and shit like that, I'm like, man, what y'all really look at for the South? Like, what do y'all
But man,
consider
listen, I don't
worse?
want to, for real, because sometimes, they all just think, we country Bama's, whatever. But man,
Yeah,
Weber got a better catalog than majority of his artists.
straight up. That's what I'm saying.
Like Lloyd Banks and Buck might have sold, and I don't know that 50 author. Just one thing we got to do on our platform, uh, we got to have accurate information. We have
Yeah,
conversation based off facts. So we don't know if 50
yeah,
authored it.
yeah,
He
yeah.
posted it. But just in regards to him, if he did, and even if he didn't, just this what I'm saying is factual. Webby got
Mm-hmm.
bigger catalogs than everybody on the label. They can't go
Mm-hmm.
to a show and perform more back-to-back hits than Webby. Now they might have sold more bulk albums on one project than him and Young Buck and Banks,
Yeah,
and maybe even Yale because he went gold. I don't know if Webby got a gold album. I think he do,
I
but
think so.
they might have sold more in bulk. But overall, career-wise, like look what it is. Webby standing on his own too.
Yeah,
Tony Yayo, well, they go fast because he's a goof. I
yeah,
just seen some content on him, and yeah, he ridiculous. But Tony Yayo don't get paid. He don't eat till 50 game of play.
yeah.
So Webby
Man,
himself, he's
what's that term you used last time about people being what you say, medium nice? What's the term you use?
I can't remember what I say.
That
Who
shit.
I
That
was
was
talking about.
you was talking about a rapper, but he was really talking like he
When
was
I
like
say extra, all right,
extra. All right, there you go.
extra, yeah, extra, all right,
Yeah,
there, yeah, extra, all right,
extra. All right. I say, man,
yeah,
that's some shit there.
yeah, man. Tony Yayo's definitely extra, all right. He's definitely extra, all right. He just
That
barely
what made me
made the
thinking
movie.
it. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
but yeah, man, I've seen him on My Expert Opinion. Man, I have rewatched it. I do that.
Mm,
I be trying to polish up my interview skills and just the conversation part of this. Be able to
yeah,
hold a conversation, no dead spots. So I watch content. And I respect Lloyd. Man, that boy Tony Ayo, his ass ought to be so right now. I'm talking about he was on there. Say, man, I ain't never seen nothing like it before in my life. Boy, that's the
it
best.
wasn't
That's
that
the
bad.
world. That's the world's greatest cheerleader. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that's the world's
Hey,
greatest cheerleader.
you talk about Lord didn't having somebody day one though.
Yeah,
I don't think you can find no more Lord than him in 50, man. That boy, they'll ride with that boy, man.
yeah. I had put a clip up on him. He was saying he just kept saying how they got shot up. I'm like, man, both of your partners dead because of you, man. Loaded Mac
Yeah.
but he was talking about Maserati fault. And
Mm.
it's just he weird, man. He just was the things that he thought was cool. That wasn't cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Your partners down, y'all beefing with Jimmy the Instrument. They shooting y'all up your mama house. They shot your Bentley up. I would
Yeah,
have to
that's
watch the clip, but I had put out a cold piece on it. Just,
yeah.
you know,
I'm gonna have to check that out because I ain't see that. It's been so much shit going on though, man. Speaking of weird shit, that kind of died down with your boy Drizzy and Kendrick, but now he done resurfaced and got new smoke for everybody, man. It's like where this shit come from all of a sudden. I thought he was gonna fade off in the sunset because it's so much with his name rotating around. I thought he was gonna ease out, but he done sparked it back up. Posted something about Jay-Z and them the other night with you know what I'm saying in the elevator and all that. Like, what's
yeah,
shaking with this?
they say he jugging that J now.
Yeah,
He got mopped up by Kendrick, so he got bigger fish to fry. Let me redeem myself over here. But that's like Jake Paul fighting. Even though I don't think he ready to spar with Hov,
yeah,
I'm just saying you going to pick on the 55-year-old dude who buying art and on his Bosky yacht right now. Like, leave that man alone, bro. Before he
yeah,
really come give you what you looking for.
yeah,
He got bigger fish to fry. He got Jaguar right on Piers Morgan cooking his grits. He ain't thinking about no Drake. But when he make time,
man,
it's
yeah.
gonna, yeah,
He going. I don't know if I'm gonna get the subliminal Hove, because you know Hove don't really like shooting nobody no name out there unless he really feel like you're on his level. And after Kendrick mopped him, I don't know if he really feel like you don't get a heavyweight fight after you got whooped in your last round. You don't just jump back up to the heavyweight. That shit don't work like that. And you know what they say? You take a shot at the king, you better hit.
You
You
better
better
hit.
hit. You better not miss.
Jay is a business promotional wizard. He ain't not never saying Drake name. He not gonna give you
Not gonna give it to him.
the satisfaction of saying that I naturally engaged. Because you know, of
Mm-hmm.
course, if I do that, everybody gonna go run this, listen to your music. You gonna get your traffic the way you get it. He gonna
Mm-hmm.
subliminate him to death like he did it. I got the keys when he dissed him, and the other
Yep.
Khaled song where he dissed him. He love
Yep.
to diss Drake on Khaled song, so maybe we get a Khaled album. We
Yeah.
might get a Drake. We might get a Drake diss out of it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna say because he diss him every time he diss him. It be on the Khaled song.
It seemed like Drake trying to say too, man, like he felt kind of played how everybody, he was doing features with. He felt like he got left out in the cold with all that.
Okay, well, them dudes could have felt like you was out of pocket for going behind their back, messing with all their exes and their currents and they little homies girls. Like, man, there's way too many women out here for you to be trying to fuck behind your partners, bro. And I
And,
seen them on stage playing victim. Oh, my
yeah.
real friends on stage with me, and yeah, well, you feel like some of these entertainer dudes was your real friends. Maybe you should have acted like a real friend.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, something. It ain't much a man hold dear to his heart. His money, his girl,
Fast.
his family, and maybe his cars, jewelry he be into it. But I'm saying like
Fast.
we don't have a million things we just super love. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
That's fast.
and women on that list, man, like you
And look,
definitely want to play with a man pride. Go mess with his gal or his ex and knowing we supposed to be all right.
I
So
was just finna say this. Like how we was talking earlier with the Cardi Offset situation. Now, like I say, he did what he did. You know what I'm saying? She did her lick back, whatever the way she felt like you just said earlier. You can't judge how somebody get their lick back. But
can't
and
fix
no
it.
matter how people say it, man, it's a different standard for men and women. But I'm gonna say this: we get cut different when it come down to your old lady stepping out versus like you know what I'm saying? Because you know men, you know how men move. And I ain't saying it's right, but like I tell people, perception. I ain't saying it's right. But most of the time, you know you got a solid old lady, you know she just didn't walk out there on the limb and just go get jugged by somebody
You
she barely milked. You know it
and
was something that built up to that.
unless your spouse is a complete whore, man, you push that woman to go cheat.
There you go. There you
And
go.
men can't handle it, man. Like
And men can't
women,
handle it.
a woman will walk in the house, in the room, catch you cheating, and naturally love you after the fact. But a man can just suspect
Think
his
about it, man.
he can suspect his old lady cheating.
Think
Nigga,
about it.
he's
He looking for that toilet.
nigga snotting boogers.
He
Nigga
looking for
snotting
that
booger
toilet.
crying.
Man, that
Yeah.
boy throwing up
So
for 2 months. He looking for that toilet.
we can
Especially if he can
dish it.
get some type of confirmation saying, hey, this really happened, bro.
This really happened. We can
And you
dish
ain't
it,
I ain't
but
telling you
niggas
nothing.
can't take
I'm
it.
guessing. You can't take it, man. You can't
We
take
can
it.
give it, but we can't take it, bro.
Mm-mm. And like I say, because I know people like to, everybody literal Lance or literal Lisa these days. I'm not justifying it, saying it's right. I'm telling you that when a woman do it, it's just different, man.
It's
Y'all are
just
natural
different.
nurturers. Y'all are natural caretakers. So if you ain't got nobody out there just moving like sexy reds, if that ain't your old ladies, if you got a real old lady, that cut you, bro. That cut you if you got a real one.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I don't even believe Charlotte play like she play, like her
yeah,
character, like
yeah.
her
You think that's
character
all?
puts
You think
on.
that's all
I think,
for the
yeah, I
camera?
think that's more. I think it's 70% persona. I think she young, so she got a little more fucking to do. But I
Yeah,
think 70% persona.
yeah,
Because the few times I have seen her, like outside of when she ain't in character, she mild manner, she with her kids.
yeah.
She just seems like somebody who like want to be in a relationship. I don't believe she. I don't believe she'll hold like the music say. That's what pay her bills. That's just my take on it. You know, she ratchet.
Yeah.
She gonna do all that old. I ain't saying I want her to be my girl. I'm
Yeah,
just
nah, I
saying
feel you.
I don't think she getting it up to anybody want. You know what I'm saying?
And look, and I think the consumers now we trying to figure out how to, like you say, she built the character. Like I think Drake playing the character. Like they say, the best character Drake played is a rapper. I think we still trying to figure out how to compartmentalize women just being just so vulgar and just up front. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
On an
what is?
album.
Yeah, because you like, okay, is this a trend or is this how the women really feel? Because damn, we didn't
Yeah.
get this level of, yeah, you had women that was loose and promiscuous or whatever you want to
Yeah.
call them. You had your hoes, you had your boppers. You feel me?
Yeah.
But it wasn't this what it is now.
It wasn't this.
To
It wasn't
just be vocal is what I'm saying. The
and it wasn't
vocalness of it.
glorified like this either.
And these young girls living like that. You go out on the club scene in different places, they dressing it, they fucking it, they taking you and your old lady home with them. Like, the game different out there.
And
Like, a
that's
lot of these
another
chicks,
thing too.
a lot of these chicks cool with being single, cause shit, they just gonna find them a couple and make them they person. There's a
Now,
lot of that going on.
do you think this a reflection of rap music or how we done ran it so long over the years? Do you feel like okay, when they figured out, we can reverse this role and take a little bit? It's just like the word nigga. You know how
Look,
we toss it around now, and the black people took control of it and like, man, look, you can't shame us with no that. My
with
nigga, that's
that,
my homeboy now. Do you think it's a little bit of that going on? Like we more control our sexuality now versus letting y'all pour alcohol on us and flick money on us. Nah, y'all really the bros. Y'all carrying purses and shit. So we finna treat y'all like the bros.
now you being a bit extreme, I feel offended being a man. Hear you say that. But yeah, yeah, damn, that's how they treat them. But I think art imitate life. So
Mm,
I think society just changed and they
yeah,
rap in their real lives. I don't think the music influencing them for women to be, oh, I'm gonna be, because you still got to do it. Like, it's one thing to say it and doing it. That's with murder, selling dope,
boy,
that's with anything.
boy.
You still got to execute. You can just say
Mm-hmm.
it, but you got to
Mm-hmm.
do it. So I think art imitating life. They rapping and showing their real life on these YouTube channels. And when you out in the club, I'm talking about reality, you're not even on the internet. When you go to the club, you see the ladies with next to nothing on. They, like I say, they approaching you and your wife or your girl, and they want to join the party. So this real life, this ain't on no internet. So I think
Yeah.
they just rapping about how they living now, and a lot of things are most acceptable, man. That's why it's way more LGBTQ people than it was back when we was younger, because society made it okay for you to do whatever it is you're doing with yourself.
I'm gonna give you another perspective on that too, because what you said right there was a major key. When you said life imitating art, now I'm gonna take it next level. Because like with a lot of rappers that ain't moving like they talking, when you
Yeah.
sitting up there listening, you singing in them chorus and you getting on whatever level you getting on, whether it's blowing pills, whatever you do, you shooting up, you get that batter in your back and you gonna do the shit that he's saying that he ain't doing. Change it over to the girls. Now you got this chick putting a persona up and you pumping these little girls up to do the shit, getting trains or doing threesomes or shit that you ain't doing.
Shit that they can't come back for when it comes time to
There
pick
you
your husband
go.
or your husband pick you.
There you go. Your name
Now he
Mud
don't
around.
want you because you went let a nigga run the train on you. And you went back to
Your
the
name
house
Mud.
with this couple. You know,
There you go. There you go.
not only
That's the
did he bust
perspective
you
I
down,
look
you
at.
ate his wife out. It's just women do, yeah. But
Yeah.
like I say, they accept it. Our generation just gonna be like, well, if you know a woman got she got a, word on the street about it. You know what's to happen. Like, man, shout it right
Her
there.
car history bad. We'll just say her car
Yeah,
history
her
bad. Her
Carfax ain't checking
Carfax.
it. If you
Yeah.
know a woman Carfax ain't coming back, right? You
Yeah.
know how to move with her. This here, I can't take it serious.
Yeah. Too many miles.
Yeah, 2 minute miles.
Totaled out. Been replaced.
Mm.
All kind of shit go on. But yeah, man. But it's a lot more going on, man. What else popping off right now, man?
Nothing, man. We was just Drake. Like I say, we to finish that all. Drake playing the victim, man. You can't, you can't go snake people and then play the victim in life.
Yeah.
At least if you're gonna do something, stand on it. And you got to know what you putting out.
Yeah.
You got to know
Yeah.
what you putting out. So when you get what you getting back, it don't be no surprise to you. And I
Man.
want to say he could, this play into that Super Bowl thing to him dissing. That's a subliminal to like, oh yeah, you ain't get Wayne, fuck you. Here's my fuck you, my way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm. But yeah,
I'm
man.
still I'm still curious because Kendrick brought up, he messed with Wayne. A chick I'm gonna say Wayne was involved with. I ain't gonna say his old lady. But I'm still curious to know, like, where they at right now, man. Where Wayne and Drake at right now? Because the whole time all this smoke was being sent out, Wayne ain't shooting no smoke flare in the air. Say, hey, back off. Wayne just sit back there, kind of let everything. And then it wasn't his battle. Oh, Drake even said, I'd rather handle my business on my own. But when you don't hear that big flicker for a nigga
Yeah.
that's in your camp that you really done made hits with, Young Money on up, that kind of caught me like, you know what I'm saying? Like what their relationship really is out there in hip hop.
I think in Wayne heart of heart, he he probably was a little happy to see this happen. 'Cause
Yeah.
sometimes people need humbling. You know, sometimes people need humbling. And he never got no
Interesting.
get back for
Yeah.
homie sleeping with his gal. You know what I'm saying?
Interesting.
You ain't
Yeah.
signed him anymore. So what I'm saying is him benefiting off of Drake them days. Drake did
Yeah.
do some cornball snake shit. Even though being with a woman ain't the end of the world, it still say a lot about the character. You go hit my gal while I'm locked up. So what I'm saying is
Facts.
Wayne, I can't say that they was the best. It was more Drake than Wayne. Drake went
Yeah.
got the tattoo, like Cam
Yeah.
said.
Yeah.
Drake went. Drake would always get the gifts. You know what I'm saying? And I
Yeah.
mean, he might really feel that way about it, but he know he did some sucker shit, and that's what I be saying about doing shit you can't come back from. You can't never change the fact that you did it. Like no matter
Yeah.
how many millions you make, how many times you apologize, how many tattoos you get, how many gifts you didn't give, no matter how many 20% Wayne wake up, you still can't change the fact that when tested your character didn't check out. You ain't
That's
hit
fact.
this broad when I was free and
Yeah.
whatever. You waited till I went to jail.
Yeah. I don't know,
You
man.
got to if Wayne don't question Drake's character, that say a lot about his character. But Wayne's
Yeah.
a weirdo. Wayne's a weirdo. So he went,
Yeah.
he made Corinne Stephens his best friend at a time when, I don't think he had to do that. You could have created your own career. So Wayne different. Wayne different.
Yeah. He
He
is.
could
He
he
a
could
different
be a
dude, bro.
he could be a cup, man. It wouldn't surprise me if it came out that Wayne a cup. For real. I swear to God,
Hey,
it wouldn't surprise me.
hey, man.
Nothing
Every
surprised me
time we
about
run it,
these
you throw
people.
at least one curveball at me, man. Every time. Every time.
Yeah, 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 man. I'm gonna definitely, I'm gonna put something in the atmosphere, but it's facts. Like when I say it, it
Yeah.
don't even really sound the most outlandish, but
Yeah.
that's how I feel.
Yeah. That's
Wayne
facts.
is weird. It wouldn't surprise me. He got some kind of weird fetish. Real talk.
That's what's
Like
up, man.
anybody gonna go test drive the car with Superhead Kareem. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I ain't fucked up about him going try it out, test drive the car.
Yeah.
But you stayed. Like she say,
You kept the runner.
you would come. Yeah, you kept the rental. Like, you the one that we went go run the train and you never came out the room. And there was two people behind you.
Knocking on the door.
And you like, what you laid up? This not that, bro. Get out the bed. Yo, man.
Yeah, man.
Well,
That's wild,
listen,
man.
bro. I got a partner that's weird. Listen, bro.
Yeah.
Man, I can't tell that story, man. They don't know what I'm talking about. Say, man, people weird. It wouldn't surprise me. That's all I'm gonna say,
Hey, we ain't gonna put nobody out there. That's all.
bro. Yeah.
You know it, so shit. You know what's happening.
I can't, but people weird, bro. And I'm talking about it's
Yeah.
something kind of on the lines of what we talking about. For
I
real. So
already know.
that's why I
Hey,
don't nothing surprise me about nobody, man. My partner called me today with something somebody told him. I'm like, bro, don't nothing surprise me about these dudes, man.
nothing no more, man. Nothing
Don't
no
nothing
more.
surprise me about these dudes, man. I'm telling you. And I
Like
had to
this.
make a few points with him. But yeah, man, don't nothing surprise me about people. So when
That's
somebody come
real.
tell me something like I ain't gonna say I believe everything, but I'm gonna just wait till more information come out. But don't nothing surprise me
Yeah.
about a human being. When you hear about these dudes is down low, you hear these dudes is serial killers, just the stuff that we hear in the everyday life about
Yeah.
entertainers, because I'm talking about the entertainment world.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't ever surprise me, man, because we got a little bit of everything amongst these people. And now it's so
Man.
many celebrities. When you got 100,000 people, you're gonna have 1,000 bad motherfuckers.
Oh yeah.
And I guarantee it's 100,000 entertainers, just say in our lifetime. There's been 100,000 entertainers. So out of 100,000, you're going to get 1,000 of them that's going to be rapists, molesters, murderers. every walk of life you think of, it's gonna be one of those in that 100,000 people.
Especially when you sprinkle that money aspect on it. Money don't change it,
And
but it exposes who
they
you
at
are.
the top of the food chain. Not to
Yeah.
mention that they
Yeah.
got more resources than the average person. So
Like I
they
tell
stuff
people,
be intensified. They can get the best gun.
like I
They get the
tell
best
people,
date rape drugs.
man, money move mountains. It
Money,
might be,
money. I put that in the song before. Money will make a
man,
mountain.
money will make a mountain move. It might be
If you got
somebody who
enough
thought
money,
they
you
was,
can have a mountain excavated down.
man. It's some people that think they got some morals. You get put in a situation, you see some bread on the table, that compass start going down south. Like shit,
Yeah.
what would you sacrifice for that bread? You ain't never seen before. You ain't never played with that type of paper. Or you still that same holier than now, or you gonna fold for that?
Or will you be compromised?
Or will you be compromised?
We know the answer to that, man. A lot of people sell their soul for a lot less. So when you put a
For a lot, just I done seen it at jobs, dog. I done seen it at jobs as coming from a supervisor standpoint. We ain't even talking about no major bread where they folding on people. Hey man, watch your boy, man. He be doing X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, you ain't got to come tell me that, man. that man, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, like if
Whatever
it
he
ain't
doing,
hurting you, why
hey,
is you even giving me that?
nothing to
Like,
do
what
with
do
him.
you stand to gain?
And this for nothing but salaries, man. We ain't even talking about no real bread.
So that's what I'm saying. People get sold out for a lot less.
A lot less, bro. You hit it on the head with that shit, bro. But
Yeah,
look, man,
man.
block hot, man. Anything else heating up the block before we get up out of here?
I mean, you know our regular topics, man. We could tap into the sports. Well, before we leave entertainment, you know the YSL tried just crank back up there. Took a week off,
Yeah.
man. They need to go and dismiss that already. You know,
Yeah, man. It done turned
always
into a circus, man.
I say it till I'm blue in the face. Doug is responsible for most of that shit he's accused of. You know what I'm talking about?
Hmm.
But they need to let him go. They ain't presenting the evidence right. And I'm some man. Listen, that boy got the worst judge of character in the history of America. I got to keep saying it. Young Thug has the worst judge of character. Think about how many people a person know, right?
Yeah.
He got caught with 28 of his associates. About 12 of them cooperated. They only no 12 of them had cooperation tapes that have come out. Ain't no telling how many of them really was talking because them little boys get in them interrogation rooms and just they talk like man, they do podcasts.
Real shit.
These boys going to the interrogation room doing natural podcasts. Man, that boy got his worst judge of character in the history of criminals, man. Ain't
Yeah.
no usually be one, maybe two people cooperate. Man, this boy had everybody cooperating. And the ones that ain't cooperating, they talking too much. So they still incriminate.
Yeah. It's crazy.
But they need to go and dismiss it or give it a mistrial because they ain't presenting evidence right.
Yeah. And speaking of this, man, not to change gears, but one more thing about that Diddy shit, presenting the evidence right now, man, let real victims handle this, man. I starting to see now people coming out with that, throwing their name in the hat, just trying to do a money grab. This is serious, man. It's been people that have been
Don't
tortured,
water it down.
traumatized.
Yes.
Don't water this down, man. Let people who really went through this horror, let them have their day in court. Let them get you know what I'm saying, they closure, man. Don't jump in this for no money grab, man. This ain't the time for that, man.
This ain't the time for that. And y'all gonna make it bad for the real victims. Y'all gonna make it
Real
hard.
shit.
Y'all gonna make it hard for the real victims. It's
For
real. It's
real.
people really suffering and really got taken advantage of. And when you get
Yeah.
to coming out at false accusations on people, like I saw the security dude, Joe, he
Yeah.
seemed sincere in what he was saying. You know, I don't
Yeah.
believe he had
Yeah.
nothing to do with it. He said, I ain't never met you.
Yeah.
You know, I don't
Facts.
expect him to say nothing no different, but
Yeah.
it's a different. You could just kind of, if first time when people guilty, they just be quiet and like hope it go away.
Mm.
Ain't nobody gonna go get on no national TV, and, you know, whatever. So yeah, man, I don't need to do that with this. I hate that. Y'all make it
Yeah.
bad for the real victims.
That's
Don't
facts.
start your money grab outlandish, and don't start naming just random people in y'all lawsuit.
Yeah,
Go at
man.
the person that wrongs you. Don't go get the naming people, man, because you know y'all can change the trajectory of people's life just
For
by
real.
naming them in this type of lawsuit.
And they don't understand with this type of shit, and this ain't no taking up for Diddy, but man, these boys got lawyers that if they can find people that's, you know what I'm saying, telling half truths or untruths, they'll start unwrapping real stories and be like, look, who can we take? Who can we believe? Who
They
can
gonna
we
do that
believe at this
anyway.
point, son?
They always gonna try their best to argue
They gonna
reason without on certain things. I see Thug and did. They dead to the wrong. They on the phone talking about it. They this and they that. But the lawyers still get up there and try to just argue to the
reasonable
fact
doubt.
that well maybe this. So how do you know for a fact? You know, in your heart of hearts, you be knowing like, man, come on,
You
man.
know,
We
yeah.
know he had his phone in his pocket because don't nobody part ways with their phone. No more.
What you
Everybody
just
got two
said,
and
though,
three phones.
was
What
that
the,
reasonable doubt? People don't understand, man. And you got to understand, law to really know this, man. That law shit is a fool. All you need is a grain of somebody to say, well, you know what I'm saying? I can kind of see. You got to prove without a shadow of a doubt. And then when you say that, you're being judged by 12 people. And, you know, just for me and you having a topic tonight, we saw things different. Imagine getting 12 people in a room saying everybody got to agree on this and see this the same way before we pass this verdict.
yeah,
So
yeah.
man, it's a different ball game. Your boy, YSL Wood and Charleston White, I seen they didn't kind of had a little
Oh
windshield
yeah,
wiper
they definitely
bricks.
been. Well, Charleston White use anybody he could come across, and he fall out with. Which
Yeah,
that what he supposed to do in terms of using. If you ain't useful, you're useless. So, but the part I don't understand is he fall out with everybody that he get a rapport with. You know, it was him and Yellow
yeah,
Bees in an interview. 2 weeks later, he cussing Yellow Bees out. Him and Say Cheese fell out. Him and Real Life Street Stars. He got close to Lil Woody. Him and Lil Woody fell out. The management that he had that's not dealing with Woody, he had them around for a minute. They fell out. That's what he do with him and Aiden Ross at the time when he was with Aiden Ross. They had fell out. Charles White sabotages just everything he do. Him and TK fell
everything.
out. TK took him on tour. He didn't understand how Live Nation pay out. He didn't understand the business, you know,
Mm-hmm.
because he really was out of his league.
Yeah.
He had talent. People wanted to see him, but he didn't
Mm,
understand how this worked. He sabotaged that. You know what I'm saying? And he swore to God that, oh, TK wasn't selling no tickets without me. Well, you got to take off the tour, and the tour went on. So what are you talking about? But that's what he do, man. He get close to you, and he gonna turn around and berate you. You know, he gonna whatever he in his perception see as flaw. He's definitely gonna speak about it when he go get away
yeah.
from it. And he did stuff on a smaller scale, but that's just his character. If you did an
Yeah.
interview with him tomorrow and y'all got close, I would expect uh just me, like just say I'm a part of your team. I would expect he gonna come out and diss us later.
Yeah.
If we're a
Yeah.
big enough platform. Now don't get it twisted. You gotta be having some motion. Even though he, like I say, on the smaller scale, he fall out
Yeah.
with people, but
Yeah.
we don't hear about it. But he definitely gonna try to ride your weight is what I'm saying. Like if you're a
Exactly.
big platform, Breakfast Club, he gonna definitely when he get back to where he going, he got to keep his name in the mix with yours.
And see
Yeah,
what's crazy about that at one time, man. Because you know, at one time, man, my kinfolk them used to send me shit. I'm like, man, don't even send me that dude. That's when he was talking reckless. I ain't really know too much about it. Then I kind of started seeing some shit he was talking with sense. I said, okay, it's a method to the madness. Then he lost me again when he started coming, like you say, just falling out with everybody. I'm like, man, who are you? Because now at some point the real you to show itself now. It's a track
well,
record now.
he's showing himself the man on 2 bonds on DWI, and he on a gun charge bond. Charleston White is man money. He used to say it. Money only intensifies whatever it is you do. You gave
That's
him a
it.
lot of money, he'll fuck up, and it's showing.
That's
You
it.
know, he may not. You know, I hope it don't be a to his demise because I don't know him and I don't wish no bad on him. But I'm
Yeah.
saying maybe he gonna realize maybe him being uh just earning whatever salary he earned at first that he might have been better off with that.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it don't get no worse. But so far, being a celebrity ain't worked out the best.
All
He done
money
got
ain't good
pistol.
money.
He done got pistol whipped in the bar shop. He falling out with everybody. Went to jail 3 times. Like
You can do that broke. You don't need to be a celebrity to get shit like that
that's what
happen to
I'm saying. So and this happened fast. He went from being an
you. Yeah.
activist 10, 12 years doing good, not being in trouble since he was 17, to having 3 natural cases. This ain't working out for you.
The
So he
same
might
shit
have
you telling people not to do or you were supposed to be guiding people from, now you turning into a crash dummy.
exactly. So hopefully he
And it
get his
don't look
bread
good
up.
to be an old fool.
They don't. That's why I
Yeah.
told you the internet don't look good on the old cats, man. All the
Yeah.
old cats, if you own it too much, your true colors gonna come out. And that's
True
what
colors.
happened with Charles the White and a lot
That's
of other the older cats. The internet is whooping. Man, we
whew.
catching it. We in that age demographic. We
Yeah.
gotta do this right. You gotta do this right. Because it'll whoop on.
Man, that's why I say when I say calculated, with every step, bro.
This internet
Every
ain't got
step.
no mercy. They gonna find out
None.
all your secrets, my boy. So be careful what you wish for.
Everything. You sure right.
Be
That's
careful
real
what you
shit.
wish for.
And you
But yeah,
can't
man.
compromise yourself for $1, man. Don't do that.
It ain't
do it.
worth it. You ain't gonna feel
It
good
ain't worth
about it.
real
All money
shit.
ain't good money. That's just not a saying, bro. Like it
Yeah,
sounds, but it's not a saying. All money is not good money. And
sure
maybe
right.
if you ain't been through enough, you keep living, you're gonna see one day to say, I see what OG was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. But say, I appreciate you having me back on the platform.
Man, this house right here, man. You ain't just back on here, man. This our block right here, man.
Oh, well, we gotta blow the block up then. I
Yeah,
am
man.
tripping. Oh, my motto, man. Play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. When you know better,
Straight up.
shit go better. I'm
Hey,
Jug. That's 9/11. This the block is hot. It's really going down, man.
it's really hey, y'all stay locked in. And if you in entertainment, don't have that block get hot under your feet, man. Stay off this thing, man. Stay off this platform, bro. We
Yes,
want to see
sir.
all y'all do good eating, man. That's what we really here for. But we gotta hold
Hey,
the culture accountable, man.
and to any black man or female that's supporting Trump, go play in traffic on I-10, please, because you don't care nothing about your people and your lineage, and you don't care much about yourself.
That's straight up. That's straight up.
Real
And
talk.
I understand all the people ain't nobody for. We understand that, man. We understand politics ain't never worked out for us, but it is a worse. It is a you know what I'm saying, a worse option.
It's a difference, man.
Yeah,
The man want
it's
to
a
give
difference.
police officers immunity. You know, we ain't
That's
gonna.
enough right there. How that work
Nah,
for us?
we need to. I was gonna say we ain't gonna oversaturate our show with politics, but man, at this time for these few months, we got to talk about it. The
Got to
man
talk
want to
about
give
it.
police immunity. That's enough
Look what
right
they
there.
do
A
without
law.
immunity.
Look what they do without immunity. They show you their ass
Get paid
without immunity.
vacation.
So you know what they're gonna do when they know they can't. When he put into law, can't no retaliation or repercussions before a police officer. Come on, man.
Hey, that's it
So
right there, bro. So y'all look, man, the block hot, but y'all stay cool, bro. We out.
one.
One.